Hi there, and welcome to a brand new episode of Xperience Sessions. My name is Simona, and right now I am joined by an independent artist. Her name is Deborah Mannas, and she just released her latest track. It's called Artificial World, and she's here to tell us all about it. So, hi, Deborah.
Hey Simona, thanks for having me.
Well, it's always a pleasure. And we're also joined by Bobby from Streamphony, which is where the track was recorded. So, hello, Bobby.
Hi guys, how's it going? Hi Simona.
Lovely.
100%.
Now, Deborah, this isn't your first track. You've been doing this for quite some time. You've started singing from a very young age. So, can you tell us a little something about how you got started?
I've been singing from a very young age, and my dad didn't quite want me to go into the music industry because it's fraught, and especially not in India. So I just kept singing, and I did my professional life, and somewhere, around when was kind of settled in my career, my mom's family lives in London, so I went to meet my aunt, and I was telling her, I've never wanted to do pop music. I've always been into, REO Speedwagon or classic rock or whatever. But I really want to do my own songs, but I can't read or write music. And she said, "Oh, you silly girl. Do you know the Beatles never wrote a single word of music? They could not read notes, they could not write notes, but they did so much." And you know what? That very evening I went back, and this was about perhaps maybe 25 years ago, and I wrote my first song. And then, it's just kind of taken on a life of its own. So I possibly have about, I don't know, 300, 400 pieces ready to go, but
Wow.
I've only released about 33.
Alrighty. Now, this track is called Artificial World. And might I just add, impeccable timing, Deborah, because right now the hot topic is artificial intelligence. But then that got me thinking, was there some particular instance, an episode that inspired you to write a track about that?
Try to be yourself in a world that worships fakes. I'm on a roller coaster with no fluid in my brakes.
Like you and everyone, this is not something that's new. It's really in our faces. And so this is more like a cheeky take both on the artificial, the things we do to our bodies in the name of beauty. And it's almost like commonplace now, but also we can't tell what's real and what's fake because everything is so AI now. It's
Yes.
really hard to figure out what the truth is. And
Mhm.
the world's on fire. And here we are injecting ourselves with this and that, and so it's more. But I did not want to preach,
Yeah,
so
I
I
love the way
made
you
this.
took it
So
on. It
yes,
was
I
like
made this.
ironic satire, you know? I love the way you address the point by you yourself stepping into the shoes and making people realize, see, this is what's happening. I mean, I watched the video, and the video itself has pieces of AI in it.
It's an artificial world, boobs, butt, chin, cheeks.
And I appreciate where you were going at, but can you tell our audience a little something about what inspired you to do that?
I purposely did that, right? Because there were elements of the story. Well, AI has its place and has its uses. And I wanted to merge the two kind of seamlessly and bring in all those elements, the storyline that I needed to do. And I would not have been able to do that,
Mhm.
without a lot of money. So
Mhm.
AI has its place, but it's cheeky, right? I'm dissing it and yet I'm using it.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword,
Yes,
if
yes, yes.
you may say that. Sean Paul released a track called Jinja, and his entire music video is AI. And I remember it came out last year, and I think he's one of the first folks to do that. So, yeah, like you said, it has its uses, and this we're at the nascent stage of it, you know. So I think that's one thing I think about this generation is they've got to see technology grow from a baby. Right now, it's in its teen adolescent phase, and that's fun.
Well, they don't know a life without technology.
Yes.
They
So yeah, thank you so much for
and
putting on a track that's actually very relevant.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
And Bobby, tell us a little something about working with Deborah. What was that experience like?
With what we've been working on now is kind of almost going like, when Deborah came to us and said, "Look, I've got these songs, I want to put them out. I want to be able to build, go back into doing this thing, a lot more kind of intensively than I have been." I'm going to put a lot more music out. And we were like, we want to collaborate. We want to kind of help build the event side of your career and kind of work with you on some branding elements. But it was almost like, I think she's always been very clear about how she wants to present herself from a branding perspective to the sonic integrity of the music, the styling. So we've never really had to worry about that side of things. For us, it's about the challenge is almost how do we take all of this stuff that she's creating and producing and use it in a way to kind of amplify what she's trying to do, from the music videos to the live events. And that's why we're planning this amazing concert that we're going to have on the 30th of May. Full band, no kind of holds barred at the Alliance Francaise. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, it's been really, really good fun. I think the thing is, because she's knows what she wants and she's very clear about what she wants, it kind of makes us accountable. We've got to kind of make sure otherwise what are we bringing to the table?
Yeah, she's got the vision very clear. So all you'll have to do is
100%. So it's always good fun to kind of have someone on board who is clear about what they want, but is also still open to, like, let's try this thing and let's see what this works like and let's do this. And it's been good fun.
Awesome. So there you go. Thank you so much, Deborah and Bobby, for joining us on this episode of Xperience Sessions. Deborah's latest track, Artificial World, is available on all streaming platforms. So go ahead and hear it for yourself. And by the way, she's going to be debuting the track right here in Bangalore at Alliance Francaise. It's happening on the 30th of May, 7 p.m. onwards. So you can go ahead and grab your tickets. Bobby, where can they get their tickets?
On Tickem 360, that's TICKEM360.com.
You heard the man. Go ahead and grab the tickets while they last. And I'll see you in another episode of Xperience Sessions.